Hello my dear students, today we will learn about the suggestion to improve the agricultural marketing system. In the previous video, I have already discussed about the problem in front of the rural marketing. So if there is any problems, how this problem can be solved, in this video we will learn. First problem, that is the private trader predominate. Okay, so this is the basic problem of rural marketing and it can be solved if the government should intervene in the matter of where the private traders predominant agricultural markets is available. In that case, the government should intervene, means intervention of the government is required to solve the problem of private traders. Second problem was that in the periodic markets, so in the rural areas there are less periodic market. As a result, the farmer face the problem. So here more of rural periodic markets, more of rural periodic market should increase for the use of full potential of rural market. Third is the removal of long chain of middleman. So middleman earns maximum profits and the farmer gets very less profit. So the government should remove the long chain of middleman to gain. This is the most important. Why the long chain of middleman should be removed? Only to gain maximum returns whatever they produce. Next is the more infrastructural facilities should be developed, such as warehouses, cold storage, etc. Okay, so the farmers face the problem of warehouse and cold storage. As a result, they are unable to make a stock of their production and they are compelled to sell these products at a cheaper rate. So if more and more warehouses and cold storage will be available, what will happen? They can make a stock of their output, and when the prices will increase, they will be able to sell and their income will increase. So more infrastructural facilities should be provided or should be developed in the rural areas. Next is the provision of standardization and grading of products. So there are different categories of output. Some are very good quality, some are bad quality. So the product should be standardized and the grading should be given so that they can earn maximum profit. Next, new cooperative societies should be established. Okay, and previously and the present cooperative society should be improved. Means some changes is required. Next, that is the all financial institutions such as commercial bank, rural development bank should provide easy credit. Okay, so they should give the loans to the farmer at a very low interest rate, and that's why I have taken all financial institutions such as commercial banks should provide easy credit. So in this way, if the government takes some steps the rural credit market can solve the problem of the farmers. Is it clear? Now, next is the our next topic is the diversification in agriculture. Okay, so here diversification means changes in agriculture. As we know that agriculture is the backbone of our country. Nowadays, or still after independence, no doubt the secondary sector and the tertiary sector has developed, but still maximum people are living in rural areas. 67% people are living in the rural areas, but the output from the agriculture is very low, productivity is also very low. As a result, they are unable to increase their lifestyle, their income is very low. So a new system has been developed, or some of the economists has given the suggestion that agriculture should be diversified, and that's why here the topic is diversification in agriculture. So diversification has been divided into two parts. First, change in the cropping pattern, and second, shift of workforce. This is the most important. Shift of workforce from the agriculture, so that the excess of burden which is present in the agriculture, that must be reduced. And here, that is the change in cropping pattern. Okay, so how it will help the farmers? First, single cropping system should be converted into multiple agricultural process. So in our country, there is lack of irrigational facilities. Most of the farmers are unemployed during the summer vacation. Is it clear? So in these situations, their income starts to decline because they are unemployed, they are in the position of unproductive workforce. So if the irrigational facilities will be provided in the different parts of the country, the farmers will be able to solve this problem, single cropping system to multiple cropping system. And multiple cropping system is a system in which a farmer can produce two or more than two crops from the same field, and here their income will increase. Next is the subsistence farming to commercial farming. Subsistence farming is a system in which the farmer produces the goods for self-consumption. They are not capable to sell in the market. They basically produce either the wheat or the rice for the self-consumption. If in place of subsistence farming, the commercial farming will be produced, their income will increase, they will be able to sell their products to the markets, and even the agro-based industry will develop. Next is the food crop to cash crop. So cash crops are those crops which is basically produced only to sell in the market without any processing. For example, potato will come under the cash crop. Second, jute. Next, cotton will come under the cash crop. So not only the farmers should produce, the cash should produce food crops for the self-consumption, but also they should produce cash crop, and their income will increase. Now come to the demand and income generation. Okay, so if more and more cash crops will increase, automatically the demand for these cash crops will increase. A number of agro-based industries will be set up in our countries, and the income generation will take place. So in this way, change in cropping pattern will help the farmers to uplift. Now come to the next point, that is the shift of workforce. So workforce means the persons who are already employed or they are engaged in different kinds of work, that is known as workforce. Actual people who are working at any place and earning something, that is known as workforce. So that workforce, those workforce which are employed in the agriculture, they must be shift from agriculture to different place or non-agricultural sectors or the allied activities which is related to agriculture. So where these people can be engaged in a less investment. I have taken the 3 points. First, more and more agro-processing industries should be developed. Agro-processing industries means making of chips from potato. Okay, that is a part of agro-processing industries. Tourism should be developed. Leather industries should be developed, and the people can easily migrate from the agriculture. They can shift from agriculture to in these areas, that is the tourism and leather industries. Next, traditional home-based industries. Traditional home-based industries are also known as the cottage industries. So cottage industries are those industries in which only the family members are engaged. They do not hire the workers from any place, and from the surroundings they get the raw materials and they produce something. So if the traditional home-based industries such as craft, handloom, pottery will be developed, more and more people will get job opportunities and the burden from the agriculture will reduce. Now come to the non-farm activities. This is the most important. Non-farm activities, that is the animal husbandry, fisheries and horticultures. So there are 3 main areas where the workforce can be shifted, that is the animal husbandry, fisheries and horticulture. And in these areas the income of the farmer will automatically increase. Okay, I hope you will be able to write your answer when the question will be asked. Explain the diversification in agriculture. Students, there is a suggestion. You must go through the book so that you can write a proper answer. In the next video, I will discuss about the non-farming activities, animal husbandry, fisheries and horticultures. Okay, thank you.